Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of Familiar Travels with your host, Fallenwolf. Ow! So, this is the last part of Poe's route. We will be finishing up Poe's route today, and then I will be moving on to, I decided I'm going to give Kenshi a try. I kind of want to try Kenshi really bad. Maybe, you know what, I'll let people vote. I'm going to let people vote if I do Mocha or Kenshi next. Down in the comments below. I am curious to see who people would rather see me play more of first. But, yeah, I'm sorry about the major delay between episodes. Like I said, I've been trying to learn a new program, and not only have I been trying to learn a new program, I have also just been busy doing other things. I've been working on my own visual novel. I've been trying to get back into writing on my visual novel. I'm doing some major edits right now, and I have been doing just general writing and just general drawing. I'm using something called Drawbox, which I've heard a lot of people say it's very helpful. It has been very helpful. A lot of good exercise, a lot of good practice. You start from, all the way from the beginning, and you slowly work your way up. So that's why the videos have been a little delayed. I've been loving this VN. The good news is there has been an update as of this video called Novel Mode that makes it so much simpler to get the route that you want without any issues. I will be using that for the remainder of the playthroughs only because it will make everything so much easier. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into this. I'm so excited to get back into this. We're gonna finish Poe's route. I'm curious to see what the hell is gonna happen because last episode Poe left us. Poe left and abandoned us. So I'm curious to see exactly how does his route end. Does he end up coming back, or is he gonna somehow come back, or is he just like, no, that's it? And I'm curious about what this creature, this entity, I can't remember the name now. This entity is going to do, because it's trying to take over pretty much the entire universe, or multiverse. So I'm curious to see what exactly is going to happen next. But with that being said, let's get back into things. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I am having a good day. It is nice and sunny out here. It's a little hot, but not too hot. So let's get back into things. Also, sorry about this mess of hair. I got out of bed not too long ago, so I am still a little groggy, so forgive me. Oh, shoot. Skip that. Sorry. After a few minutes, I feel a lot better. Alright guys, what do you need help with? I followed the four of them into the speakeasy and I helped them set up, all the while chatting and having a pretty good time. The fact that Poe is in here slowly fading. I can have fun without him. Since he orders dinner, we eat, and in no time people start to file in. How are you feeling, Hiro? I feel great, Sitsi. That Choco Lap really helped. I stand near the front of the stage, eager for the concert to begin. I will be muting myself in this one because this is really good. I've seen this early ahead of time, just letting everybody know. This is really good. I was so excited. I was like, oh, they actually added something like this. But anyway, I'm going to shut up right now and enjoy the music video.
Our precious
Okay, so I have seen that beforehand. I didn't finish Poe's route, but I had stopped on that part. I went a little ahead. I was amazed. I was like, oh my gosh, they actually put music video, kind of, music in the game, though. They had somebody they actually had voice acting. They had somebody sing. I was amazed. So you can see, when I see this visual novel, I can see that the creator really had passion for this project, and that's amazing. I love that. That's some real passion, and I like it. I was good, and I was like, oh, this is good. Of course, I'm assuming this isn't every route. I'm not entirely sure, but if it isn't every route, I will be skipping that after this part. I will leave it for this part because it's brand new, but any other route we're skipping, just like we'll be skipping a lot of the other parts that happen, but I'll leave that in for this because it was really good. I might make that, actually thinking about making that I'm actually thinking about making that the thumbnail. You know what? I think we will. Let's do something better. Anyway, back to the story. Woo! Rock on! Play it again! Suddenly, there's a deafening explosion as if there had been some kind of pyrotechnics malfunction. I feel like heat come from the center of the stage as smoke begins to fill the speakeasy. I then hear the thuds of people hitting the ground. I want to say more, but I feel so weak and dizzy. What the fuck is happening? I soon fall to the floor on top of someone else. Oh shit. Is that Murphy? I'm sorry, that's probably pretty disorientating. You don't say. Why are you doing this? I've seen you before. I believe you may have magical potential. I've used some of Kaj's magic. It's a form of invisibility to make those goggles. They're magitech. I think of them like magical blockers. You can't process potential targets you are looking at, severing the magical link. Targets? Who do you think I am? It's funny you say that. It's funny. Truthfully, I don't know who the fuck you are. Clearly not some human. Maybe something Elthric. Maybe the council has you. I don't know. Fuck. What do you mean? It's hurtful that Murphy would see me this way. Does the word chronomicon mean anything to you? It feels like my heart stops. No reaction. Your poker face is a lot worse when your hoodie isn't on. That sad sack look is going to manipulate me, though. I'm not manipulating you, Murphy. You're my friend. Please let me go. Let you go? Let you go? Why don't you answer my question? Oh, Murphy's went nuts. What is he talking about? We are human. I looked down at the ground. Yes, I am familiar with the Chronomicon. When did you first hear that name? I think I saw something about it at the library. The library? Let me finish. I think I saw something about it at the library at first, but a few days ago. Murphy's gonna think I'm crazy. Promise you won't think I'm crazy? Why don't you focus on me believing you before you think about it if you're crazy or not? Okay, a few days ago, before the Cabal meeting. The Cabal, your club, right? Yes. Continue. Well, there wasn't really a Cabal meeting. It was more of a, I don't know, nobody showed up. Liar! The Cabal meeting was held as usual. Mocha went to it. The fuck? What? Tell the truth! I swear to God, nobody was there. Dude, what's going on here? Yeah, we did. We went and there was nobody there. This might hurt. Wait! My vision shakes, a green haze dropping in front of my eyes. Okay. Either you're telling me the truth or my lie detector spell doesn't work. I'm telling you the truth. Okay. Continue. I went to the classroom. Nobody was there. I was feeling really down. Down? Yeah, like depressed. Okay. I went home and then, I don't know. It was like I shut off. Like sleep? No, it was worse. It felt like a part of me was so completely evil. It felt like my brain split open, leaked into the void, and then became it. Like I had thought the specific wrong thoughts to let something horrible in. It felt like I was going crazy. I can't really remember anything it said. it, but it was you? Sorry, it was me. I think, like your inner voice, but it wasn't me. It was like somebody else's inner voice, but not anybody you could imagine. You're rambling. It's hard to explain. Please try. You don't understand. My voice cracks. It broke me. I can't see, but I feel Murphy step back. Something showed up. It said it was me, from me, my something. You said you were feeling depressed before this? Yeah. Would you describe this feeling as existential dread? What is that? A feeling like you're alone in the universe, that no matter what you do, you will not succeed. You sound just like it. Murphy steps back. I can hear it. Was it? I can hear him ready to run. Your Vanna? That was the word. That was the word, Vanna. Yes, that was it. And you can't remember anything. Right. I hear Murphy clicking his talons closer to me. This may kill us both, but it's important. I never felt a reason to practice the spell, so apologies in advance. Bright searing light rushes through my head. Ah! Hiro, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, I think. Did that do anything? No, I guess it made things really bright. Fuck. Well, at least we aren't dead. I had expected that would do more. I had mentioned your Vanna. I remember now. Oh, maybe it did work. I remember. I went to the cabal and nobody was there. Suddenly I started having all these intrusive thoughts, like they were coming from somewhere else. All these horrible things I would never really think. Okay. When I got back to my room, I just started hallucinating. Everything in my room started changing, making things horrible. That was when this voice appeared in my head. It was loud, deep. I've never heard voices before, just like internal monologue. But the weird part was, he was talking to somebody else. All of this isn't important, just mind games. Tell me about the Chrononomicon. Right, well, the voice said it was powerful, that it wanted it for something. Jesus. The worst thing it told me is, I feel sick to my stomach. It's talked to me before, but I don't remember it. It said it's talked to me countless times. And this is what I think it is. The Vanna exists outside of time, outside of every realm, in the space between things. None of this makes sense. The Council, the Nameless. The voice came from you? Yes. Did it threaten you? Not really, I guess. It just said it was inevitable. It was like personifying decay. Did you believe it? What do you mean? This is important. Did you believe it? I guess not. Oh God. I hear Murphy flipping through pages frantically. So then, the Council, the Nameless, the Vanna, it's powerless. It seemed pretty powerful. It's not the Vanna that's taking familiars. Murphy sounds like he's about to cry. The Nameless just... What, feel like there's no point? That's what got my friends killed? That? Fucking apathy? They just had a bad day. I think it's more complicated than that. The Vanna's like... It's like an individual. So what? It just says things? It makes sense, but why? Why? Why are people like this? Why is the world like this? The Nameless? Murphy, you're confusing me. Murphy leans over, pulling the goggles from my face. He unties me. Listen to this. It's an interview I had with a member of the Nameless I had captured. Let somebody know about the truth front? Murphy says nothing. What did you do to them? Just listen, Hiro. Oh my gosh, did he kill them? Did he kill somebody? I know you are the ones taking the familiars. Just tell me why. I'll let you leave if you can. Just tell me why. So small-minded, you don't get it. You think you can change the way the world works. What? What do you want me to say, Murphy? I want the truth. The truth? Then I can leave. Yes! When I started at the Institute, I wanted to teach magic. Help people grow, you know? Really idealistic. Not like you. I was a great teacher, you know. Who got to you? I turned them down. I thought they were evil. I knew they were evil. The rest of the nameless. That's what I thought back then, that everything was evil. They offered me a promotion. The nameless didn't start in any particular way, I don't think, or if there was a way, nobody knows it. Nobody really knows. The nameless is just a name. These are just the school uniforms. This mask is just to protect us. We're just teachers. You're killing people! Nobody's killing anybody. It's not like that. Nobody wants to be a killer, Murphy. We aren't bad people. You'll understand when you're older. Shove it! This is the way things have always been. The veil has to be powered. It's the way the world works. The veil wasn't always here! Oh, so you're the hero that stops the ritual, stops the veil, then what? People will stop dying. People always die. You live and you die. In this way, people die and the world we live in stays the same. We stay safe, our children grow up educated, our streets stay paved. Why is that dependent on the black veil? You have your information. I don't want a political discussion if I can avoid it. This isn't politics, this is people's lives! Ooh, this is hitting pretty hard to home! Why every time I play a Vienna, it hits hard to home? Yep, and I'm probably gonna get people that's gonna unsubscribe to me. This is exactly like the Black Lives Matter movement. Yes, I'm gonna call it out. This is like BLM. This is like BLM. The minute you mention it, people are like, oh, I don't want to get into politics. This is people's lives. This doesn't have anything to do with politics. This is people's lives. I understand. Politics is kinda. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Playing politics is like talking about who you're gonna vote for, if you're gonna vote for Trump or not. That's politics. Politics is not to do with well, people's lives are being like horribly, like people are being treated horribly due to race or, due to their race. Oh, well, I don't really like getting into politics. That's not politics. That's humanity. That's a completely different thing. Every time I play these VNs, always like the topic that's brought up in a video correlates to what's happening currently. Life events. So passionate. So there's no mystery. The nameless can stop taking familiars whenever they want. It doesn't improve their lives. It isn't greed. It isn't evil. They just won't. So pretty much they're like the most they're like nihilistic. So pretty much the nameless are at the point where they're nihilistic. That's why they won't stop doing it. They're like, yeah, you can stop making the veil and figure out another solution, but nah. What's the point? Everybody dies anyway. Like, holy crap. What do we do? We could do something, right? Give me it. What? Give me it. The Chrononomicon. I know it changes your memory or whatever, but I know me. If I had this, I'd do something about it. You want this to stop, right? Can you do it? I'm the crazy one. I cannot hurt Frappy. I can prevent everything. I can stop it. I can change it. Murphy, no you can't. Oh, Murphy's going nuts. He's so desperate to change. He's not thinking things through. Time travel is not always the best thing to use. Murphy. I can be the one to make the choices! Calm down, please. Let's talk about this. Murphy quickly grapples me and starts pulling out my pockets. He came at me too quickly to react, and in a moment he's gripping the Chrononomicon in his hand. My heart feels like it stops beating, like a part of me is removed. My identity stripped away from me. Seeing somebody else holding it is concerning, to say the least. I never stopped to consider the fact I'd never been too responsible with it, but to see it in the hands of Murphy puts a pin in my stomach. I have no idea what he's planning on doing with it. Suddenly a voice comes from the phone. I hadn't realized it even had a speaker. Unauthorized access returned to owner immediately. I don't need the damn phone just to watch! Murphy throws the phone on the ground and time feels like it pauses. The Chrononomicon seems suspended, and time pauses only for an instant. And then, the room is consumed by a brilliant bright light. Smoke clouds my vision. Fuck. I see a dim glow in the distance, and crawling through the rubble, I am able to see the glow of my phone. If I grab it, I should be okay. I could be okay. I hear a familiar voice in the distance. We just exploded in the middle of the town square, so there should probably be some kind of noise or someone coming. Rescue is coming. I'll be okay, right? Just don't sleep. That's what I tell myself. Don't close my eyes. It's hard to tell if they're open or closed in the first place. but keep them open. Feel the lids touch the top of my eyes. Straighten them. The dust is pouring in my eyes. Gravel. It's painful, but it helps keep them open. Am I dying? Is this dying? Where's that voice? The speakeasy is right by the truth front. Why aren't they coming? Why isn't anyone coming? What the hell is happening? I'm in my room? No, can't be in my room. I was in the truth front. Hello, Hiro. Huh? It's been a week. Have you made useful contributions in this time, or have you just wallowed around with your godly power? Wallowed, I guess. Well, welcome to our spot. We've been here before. We'll probably be here again, especially if you have just been waddling. What are you? Really? It's simple. To explain to you who I am, I need to explain to you exactly how the universe works. I will bestow upon you a divine sacrament. The universe follows a set of rules and structures. Some of them you have discovered, causality, but others you have not discovered. Regardless, the universe is governed by those rules and always has been. Because the universe follows these rules and structures, it can be predicted, from the collision of the first atoms to the decay and destruction of the last. I'm not sure I understand. It's like this. When you measure the velocity of a particle in two sections, you can determine its acceleration through time. If you do this for every single particle in the universe, owing to the fact that it's governed by causality, you can accurately predict the outcome of the universe. In the universe I have outlined, I do not exist. I am a problem. I am an anomaly. I was created through something that does not normally exist in our universe, something outside of fate, something metaphysical. But since I am apparently evident in this universe, I can think, am sentient. I can be sure that my beliefs of reality are correct. Since I do not inhibit time linearly, it is an aether I can move through just like you move through air. Slow down, please. This is a lot to process. I'm having a hard time. So it's pretty much like an etheric being, like it's another dimensional being. Okay. Why don't you ask me some questions to fill in the gaps where you don't understand? You're the Vanner, right? Yes. Why can't I see you? The best way to describe it is you would be to say, I am like a field, like gravity. There's a space outside your vision, even outside magic, that not many people can see or perceive. I move through that space and it is represented like a feeling. Dread, existential dread. In a way, that is the consequence of my presence. But I am not the creator of this dread. Like how a fire can make you hot, but an electric heater can also make you hot. Both create the same sensation, but are spawned by different circumstances. Energy can be created in multiple ways. So you're a circumstance? Sure. You mentioned you were my Vanner. Am I crazy? Is this hallucination? No. Okay, so if you weren't a hallucination, the reaction would be consistent. Yet you mentioned everyone witnesses you in different ways. Sure. What is hot to you may feel different and be described differently. The way you people perceive my presence is inconsistent. It relies on their personal perception. So the council, the nameless, they are all some kind of pet puppet under your control? Not at all. You don't understand. Before my appearance, they were confined by the totality of the universe. My interference in their minds set them free. I only had to appear to one or two of them. The free action they took as a result. Free action? You're telling them what to do? Perhaps. Perhaps not. The universe I inhabit exists outside of causality. I am a truly free being. Therefore, the actions I take on this universe create free agents. I am like a god. Even your actions have been free as a result of my benevolence. The interference of me in the life of you and your friends has allowed you to experience infinite timelines. And since you have a complete understanding of how the events will play out, you have freedom over your actions. Why are you being terrible about that? Why are you forcing them to kill familiars to power the Black Veil? I'm not forcing them to do anything, Hiro. Understand me. All I have to do is inform someone of my existence, and they act in their own free will. Nobody is forcing the nameless to power the black veil, although I do benefit from it in certain ways. They are simple, educated, and aware that if they were to seize powering the veil, and my connection with the world were to be sealed, they would lose this freedom, this extra-dimensional knowledge. Yeah, exactly. You're extorting them. You're holding this over their heads. Exactly. So pretty much he's giving them infinite knowledge, and that's why they don't want to get rid of the veil. Because they know that if they destroy the veil, this entity will vanish, and they'll lose all that knowledge. So that's why. That mixed in with the sense of what's the point? This thing literally makes you feel existential dread. But then it said it makes everybody feel something different. But for like Hiro, the main character, it's making him feel existential dread. He feels like his existence doesn't matter. I can't help the effect I have on other people. If there's any villain in this narrative, it's the nameless. If they were gone, you would just make more. Wait, if they were gone, I don't have to. That's what is so frustrating about you. You're just a human. You have no idea of scale or scope. Yet despite that, you have managed to find a way to interfere with plans that are far beyond your understanding. You have no idea the consequences your Konomonicon has over the course of events. To you, it is a simple deus ex machina in your life's narrative, but to me, it is as if I've been ripped from reality. What's so special about it? I know time travel and all that, but what makes it special? What makes a time machine special? More special than free will, I guess? Cosmic superpower? This is what I mean. Your scope is as weak as your comprehension of reality. How is it that you could ignore the events of your actions? When you travel in time, what happens? I go back in time, obviously. What happens to the world around you? The universe, reality? Erased, destroyed. A multiverse of every choice and action is ripped from existence. You destroy your friends, loved ones, and everybody around you every single time you use that device. Or more accurately, that device uses you. So how many more familiars do you kill than the nameless? How many will you continue to kill? I'm not killing them. These are agents. You are eradicating them. If you don't want to use the word kill, that's fine. But it's ignorant for you to believe that your actions don't have consequences on those around you. Oh, he's trying to flip the script on us. He's trying to make us change our mind. But if I were to possess the Chrononomicon, that would not be the case. I already exist outside of time. I can destroy the device, or place it somewhere completely removed from anywhere anyone can access. Please try and understand the consequences of what you are doing on a cosmic scale. Cosmic scale. If you know everything that's gonna happen, why are we having this conversation? In the interest of honesty, after this conversation, my vision is blind. I can't perceive the world around me anymore. It's as blank as your vision of reality is. I can simply make guesses and inferences, but I cease to occupy a date past this time. At least, if I do, I can't remember the events that come ahead. So in many ways, we are on equal footing. I am a god with knowledge of all of reality, and you are a god with knowledge of the actions of a few university students for a few weeks. Why don't you... As much as I appreciate you helping me like this, there's no point in killing you. The magic of the Chrononomicon is frustrating, to say the least. I have to convince you to give it to me, or this timeline has to exist long enough for you to die of natural causes. So what comes next? I lay out my final plea to you. Please try and understand the life that I live. Of course, I operate from self-preservation, but I want what is best. I want people to be free like I am, not beholden to the chains of reality, so they can instead feel something more purposeful. Maybe they will all kill each other. Perhaps they will work to be better. Answer me this, Hiro. Would you rather live in a perfect world of vapid robots? Ghosts and machines that have been predetermined from a course of events that was set out from the beginning of reality? Or would you rather inhabit a reality in which people have been liberated and are free this is a hard one. I want to ask you guys this is a hard question to ask. It's that theory on free will or versus no free will. There's the thought about what if people had free will and everybody, there was no law, no nothing. Would people willingly help each other? Or would people kill each other for greed? Or would it be a mix of both? Is it better to have the risk of people killing one another even more so than we already are? But in that case, we would have no free will. We'd be like robots controlled by some entity or something. Or is it better to have free will regardless of what we do with it? That's a hard one for me to answer. And that's a question I would have to really think about. I can't give a definite answer to that. But I'm curious what people here think about. If it's worth to have free will with the chance that people would kill each other. Like, let's say, people would kill each other and the planet would be devoid of human life. Or is it better to have no free will, but in that case, that people are helping each other to the best of their abilities? I've heard that hesitation from you before. I understand this is a much longer conversation for us to have. Don't worry too much about that, though. We'll have more opportunities. For an idiot god, you will manage to pull the wool over my eyes. I don't understand. This conversation was a lot more civil than I thought it would be. What were you expecting exactly? I'm not a mortal hero. Perhaps I am immoral to you. To me, I am principled, and enacting my divine duty, taking responsibility, and liberating a world that would not be liberated otherwise. But that hesitation, not to worry here. I have a plan. I feel familiar searing pain in my chest. It's agonizing. Fuck. Just my luck to get kidnapped by the giant cosmic horror deep. Oh shit. Wow, Poe really has worn off on me. Am I seriously introspecting while I hurt this bad? Yeah, I guess I am. Better let some tension out. Ah! What's going on? Wouldn't you like to... Just as I begin to feel myself losing grip on reality, I feel a tingling sensation completely across my body. Kinky. Pain still present though, that's gonna be a problem. Reality disappears around me and before long I'm in Poe's shop. Ah! Poe! Oh, come on, it's just teleporting. Alright, you're human, I keep forgetting that, damn. Seriously? Now you find it necessary for the interjections? Jesus, sorry, I thought it would be some kind of tragedy of comedy thing. Poe! Fine, here. Poe waves his hand and instantly a wave of calm shoots over me. The spike proceeds to my chest and I feel a wave of euphoria. You could do that the whole time? Yeah, and I could undo it as well, so maybe don't get smart with me. So, we have some time until the apocalypse. Yeah, shit, I don't suppose I'm the last one, huh? Even if you were, we'd still have to end the timeline. Need a clean shot for my second night here. Fuck, that's right, damn. Well, hey, this is super lame, but I actually planned out a date. Wow, that is super lame. But also really sweet. What's your plan? Get drunk on the roof. Me so well. Hey, glowing red thing gonna stick around? Nah, it'll be gone by the next scene. To the roof! Handy ladder, huh? Yeah, but I feel like it removes the mystique of falling out of a window and up some, lattice? Yeah, lattice. That won't even hold somebody up. They just do it in the movies. Why? Big lattice, probably. Surely some imp in my window lattice? Let me see, then what therefore is... I chuckle to myself. I don't get it. Wait, seriously? Your name is Poe. It's a reference to the Raven. Is that some kind of new nickname for Murphy? No, it's The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Isn't that where you got your nickname from? Why would I get my nickname from him? I don't know. He was pretty demonic. I'm an actual demon. Why would I get an influence from someone from Midgard? I guess that makes sense. What, he's some kind of poet or something? Yeah, he wrote a bunch of pretty dark poems. That's seriously not where your nickname is from. Nope, my nickname is a shorter version of my regular name. It's like the demon equivalent of Bob. Wow, I hate that. Yeah, I definitely have the perk of having a foreign name. What's the longer version? Popert? Jesus, no! I'll tell you, but then you'll be able to summon me, so don't do that. Or do, actually. You can summon me. You're always cool to be around. Spit it out already. Poe's short for Damn, that's cool as hell. It's really common, actually. Hey, it's still cool. How'd that name wind up in, like, demonology in Midgard? Demons used to travel freely between realms. Way back, some shit went down and we got stuck in Helheim. We have to be summoned now. So you were summoned out to Vanaheim? Yeah, that's a pretty funny story always. I was hanging out in Helheim. I was on habitual after a few botched deals some people had made with me. You know, pride demons usually have a tough time listening to other people. You don't say. Anywho, I had been going on a few years since I had been summoned anywhere. They stopped printing my runes anywhere, lost me from the manuscripts, canceled if you will. I will not. Alright, well anyways, bit of a dry spell. My SIGcraft was building up, so I went on the internet. In Helheim, all we have are some old CDs. Somehow a bunch of them wound up down there. AOL CDs, oh my god. You have the internet? Yeah, but you have to keep putting these CDs in. And on top of that, the computers are these shitty Bondi blue iMacs. You know the weird clear ones. Oh my gosh, I remember those from elementary school. Oh man, I remember those. Those sucked. That's basically Helheim. The best laborers have strong SIGcraft, so they create an environment that promotes sin. Sounds a lot like capitalism? Save it, Murphy. Jeez. Like every other ounce of this master plan is super political. Can we just... Yeah, geez, fine. Okay, so I'm cruising for people asking for deals when all of a sudden I come across this job posting for a teacher at Midgardian Studies. You taught Midgardian Studies? You don't know anything about Midgard. Hey, I know a lot. I just like fucking with people. If that's the case, that is hilarious. So I take it. Next thing you know, I'm doing the broke college professor thing. What's funny about that? Oh, I didn't tell anyone I was leaving. Just sort of bounced. That's not funny. That's fucked up. Okay, joke police. Jesus. No, I mean, you pulled the same shit here and it totally sucked. It was a fake out, though. Yeah, you faked out all your friends, dude. It was seriously fucked. Yeah. I just didn't want to be, you know, emulted, turned to dust, whatever weird shit the Vanner does. But you expect me to do that, right? Like, multiple times. Huh? Yeah, I guess that's fucked up. You know I'm not a good person. That's not true. Anybody could be a good person. No, I mean, I'm fine with it. But you have to understand that I'm not a good person. That's a cop-out. Huh? It's a cop-out to be like, oh, I'm a piece of shit, but because I accept it, it's fine. I didn't say it's fine, I just said I was fine with it. What? What does that even mean? I have to be okay with the person that I am. I don't want to live my life hating myself. Then change into somebody that you like and also stop being selfish. Those aren't mutually exclusive. Easier said than done. I have inertia. I have identity. It requires changing a major part of myself. Every time I try to be better, act like a better person, whatever, every time I try and change. But Poe, you lie to people all the time. But those are the lies I can cheekily admit. Those aren't the lies that you keep deep down. The ones that put a pit in your stomach to even admit to yourself. The things you told yourself for so long that you feel bad even acknowledging they're made up. Shit. And so when I try and be a better person, try and be whatever, it just gets cocked up with some new scheme or mask. People externally see it that way, and I see it that way internally to myself. Even now I'm thinking, oh, you're carefully oversharing information to humanize yourself to you. Are you? Truth be told, I don't know. I want people to be friends with me, but I feel it's a direct contradiction to me being a better person. That is complicated. It seems like you're trying to think of every excuse you can to close yourself off to development anyway. Yeah, because that part of me that secretly gets off on the fact that I can trick people, that I'm charming, that I get along with people pretty easily. Not sure about that last one. Whatever, the part of me that gets off on this can take over when I develop. There's a part of me that I hate, and what part of me that it changes depends on the day, no the minute. Why are you telling me all this? Confessions of a dead man, I guess. I get to kill myself and wipe my memory at the end of this. It's like the best therapy ever. That doesn't seem like very good advice to be putting out into the world. Well, it's good advice for this exact situation. I guess. Do you get what I mean, though? Sort of, but you're wrong when you say there's a part of you that you hate. All that shit. You aren't split into different parts, different minds, whatever. And you're just one person. That's all there is. There's just Poe. It doesn't feel like that. Yeah, it's because you're constantly comparing the real version of yourself in the current moment, this second, whatever, to the abstract version of yourself from the past. It's a super bad feedback loop. Well, then you get what I was saying earlier, then. Huh? When I said I'm fine with who I am, isn't that the goal? Yeah, but that's a lie. You admitted that. Fuck, you're right. Even during this conversation, my mind is changing, racing with different, angles to take towards the conversation. I can't escape the feeling that I'm tricking everybody around me into believing the person I am. But everyone sees right through you? Sure, but I mean under that layer after layer. Every time someone finds me out or I discover something about myself, it all feels fake. The entire way I've composed just feels illusionary. Layer after layer of, characters, and at the end of it, there's nothing left. There's no core in the middle, just shells. Okay, so let's say you're right. What? Dude, that wasn't what you were supposed to say. Huh? I'm not supposed to say anything? You're supposed to be making me feel better, like all my neurosis is in my head, yada yada. You're the worst. No, let's assume you're right. You're just shell after shell, construction after construction. If you agree that there isn't anybody but you, you're just one person. You agree with that, right? Yeah, it's just me. I get that part. Okay, so you're this big ball of illusion. Let's forget about the fact that for there to be a character, someone needs to create the character. So there's obviously some core. Yeah, there's a bit of a plot hole, huh? No kidding. But let's forget that. If all you are is fake, then you have the opportunity to make yourself someone you don't hate. What? Make a good character. Reroll your stats, you know? I think I get what you mean. If it's that easy for you to trick and persuade and manipulate, why be a villain? Trick and persuade your way into a person. Oh my gosh. I think if you did it, everything else would just sort of fall into place. And if it doesn't? If it doesn't, you still catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. It's not a half bad con. Damn, that was some good therapy. Too bad we're gonna be vaporized. Yeah, too bad. But we can do it our own terms, right? What do you mean, like suicide? Nah, let's meet the Vader at their own game. How do you mean? Doomsday, right? I can deal with Doomsday. Paul pulled out a frankly terrifying looking device. Jesus, what the hell is that? What the hell indeed? This is from my first summoning. What is it? A Doomsday device? Or well, it achieves the same purpose of a Doomsday device anyways. That purpose being causing Doomsday, obviously. How'd you get your hands on that anyway? And if it was first summoning, how'd you pull that off? So, the story behind this is someone summoned me. Oh my gosh, what the heck? You look like that? Yeah, well, I was younger. Oh my god. Whoa, Poe. I find that hard to believe. Hey, it's my story, so I get to tell it how I want. Okay, I was like, fine, fan service anyway. So the story behind this is that someone summoned me. It was my first time being summoned. They asked me specifically for a show that would put anybody on their ass. So, you know, I thought demons were like genies, I guess, so I wanted to do an ironic twist on their wish. I gave them this and told them, I suppose, too malevolently, that this will do that alright. How'd that work out for you? Let's just say he didn't leave a favorable review of my superiors. Anyways, I never got to see it in action, and who knows, if we throw it at the Vander, it might have a chance at preventing all of this. Plus, when we're all evaporated in glorious hellfire, the Chrononomicon will send you back. You were saving this just for me? Dude, I went to Helheim just for this occasion. I had this shit worked out days ago. I mean, I really didn't foresee the Vander capturing you, and you being subject to awful pain, but hey, that's the business. That it is. What do you think the Vander is thinking right now? Oh man, I hope there's no Intergate Genie Wish Doomsday device. Will it hurt? Oh, probably. I've toughened worse out, though. You're really gonna puss out on me, though? Now? Nah, it would suck if this worked, though, when we, obliterate all our friends. Well, the Chrononomicon will take you back. You're all good. Feel free to, relive this or what have you. Yeah, I just might. That's it, and we died. And that's the end of Poe's route. The thread of fate is harder and stronger than the gods united. From fate comes forth every sin and injustice. Fate comes from shame and forgetfulness. So So we're going back to day 2. We're going all the way back. From fate comes a serious sin lingering. That's crazy. Well, at least we found out more about Poe. It sucks that we're going back. So so the true ending must be, oh man. Going all the way back to day 2. Damn it, Poe! Oh, what the hell? Ah!
What? Is it some kind of joke stopwatch that zaps you or something?
Wait, what? Am I in hell?
Dude, what are you talking about?
Ah!
Wait, let me take another look at that watch.
Poe reaches out to grab the watch. I instinctively handed my phone.
You broke it!
Poe licks the phone.
Wait, this doesn't belong here. This is considerably older than I am, than me.
Poe comes closer, licking me. What's going on here? Your soul...
Oh wait, what's going on here? Your soul isn't supposed to be in that body.
Poe laughs.
Gruznub, was this seriously a prank? You possessed another human?
I'm not Gruznub.
That's such a Gruznub thing to say! Dude, I was totally gonna fuck this
Poe sniffs the air again.
Wait, that's a human soul. What's going on?
We take a moment through hysterics to explain to Poe what's going on. Slowly he begins to understand it.
Wait, that shit is a time machine and I just gave it to you. Fuck. I don't suppose there's any takesy backsies, right?
No, Murphy tried that and... Poe puts his hand over my mouth.
Dude, you can't be talking about the future. If what you said is true, and judging by your ancient stench, it probably is. I don't want to know anything about the future. That shit is seriously mind-tainting.
Poe pauses for a moment.
You'll be fine, though. Probably. Here, follow me.
Poe leads me upstairs to his bedroom.
We should be safe to talk here.
Poe gestures towards a closet. Really? A closet?
Don't guess my magical mystical methods, man. This is no ordinary closet.
I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. Alright, so I'm trying to gather what's happening. Alright, so the Vanner need the Chronomicon because apparently we make some choice that the Vanner cannot predict. He has a Chronomicon, he exists outside of time, so therefore if he has a Chronomicon, he can actually destroy it without affecting himself. Poe came back to save us because he realized what the Chronomicon is. Apparently we're stuck in a time loop. Apparently we're stuck in some sort of time loop because every time we seem like we die, the Chronomicon brings us back to day 2 of when we first started at this school. I think I got the basic gist of what's going on. It is nice that Poe came back first. I'm still pissed as hell at him, but it's nice he came back, and it's nice to find out a little bit of his character before he caused the whole planet or whatever it was to explode. Poe leads me through and we emerge in his room, but something seems different. It does seem different.
Different dimension. That is beginner's magic. Time travel, though, you're erasing infinite dimensions every time you do that. That shit is literally divine.
I never understood I had that power.
Yeah, well, the Vanner, man. Haven't heard that name in a while. The Vanner does, and it seems pretty clear to me that they want a hold of that power. Damn, this is exactly what I don't want to be a part of a group project. You always wind up doing most of the work.
Really?
What, unless you have an idea?
Let's hear your pitch.
Okay, shut your face and let me talk for a moment. Can you grant me that?
Poe seems to have not changed over the past months.
Good, only slight introspection. Future Hiro seems to have learned a bit.
Sorry about the voice too, by the way. I don't know, my throat's having a little trouble doing Poe's voice today.
There's a powerful ritual in Sidcraft. It's called Subversion.
Poe winks.
It's a soul that allows you to take powerful devices like the Black Veil and invert them into something new and original.
That doesn't seem very subversive.
You're just not smart enough to understand it, God! Anyway, it requires a group of spellcasters that are linked through something called a Seed of Virtue.
What's that?
It's in quotes, obviously, I'm gonna explain it. A Seed of Virtue is the principal magical care of any Sincraft user. Despite powerful opinion, Sincraft is a school of magic that is taught, not inherited.
How are we going to teach people Sincraft?
You're sort of teaching them what Sincraft isn't. A Seed of Virtue lies at the core of all sins. You may know them as the charities. You know, temperance, kindness, and the others. The point is, we need to teach a group of spellcasters, preferably like 100, how to access their Seeds of Virtue. You make a circle, say some words, and boom, subversion.
Okay, but 100 is a tough task to do in one timeline.
Yeah, the bare minimum is 8.
Of course, the bare minimum is 8. Let me guess what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in each timeline and try to teach them this Seed of Virtue so we can stop the Vanner. Seems arbitrary.
That's pretty subversive, right?
The bit's over.
Alright, fine. Basically, what you want to do is find someone you think has potential for Sincraft, someone with some flaw. Practices some sin. Pretty much everybody falls into this category one way or the other. There's not really a Mary Sue in Vanaheim.
There's not a Mary Sue anywhere. Nobody is perfect.
Except for Mary Sue. But he's out saving the world. Isn't that
Oh my god. How am I gonna live with everything I've just experienced, Murph?
Ah! Don't spill the beans!
Right, well, it'll be hard not to.
Don't worry, you have cosmic clarity right now, likely due to the versatile power of the Chronomicon. That'll fade in a few hours.
And I'll forget everything?
No, you'll just remember it in pieces. Sort of like deja vu, but a lot more to...
Oh! That's why we were having like those flashes during the playthrough, and he was like, oh, this feels familiar. Like later on, he was like, this stuff feels familiar. Because we've been experiencing this timeline over and over. We're in a time loop. Okay, that tracks so far.
Hey, can I see your phone for a second?
Nope.
Okay, assuming that's a plot point. Temporal energy, blah blah, technobabble, blah blah.
You're just saying blah blah.
Subversive! I'll put the finishing touches on my hero dummy I've been working on. I can sit in at the Cabal meeting in your place. That way you can get some rest and tackle the day tomorrow.
You have a dummy of me this early on?
Oh, come on, isn't that endearing?
Sort of.
Okay, we're gonna collapse into pre-alpha states if we keep this dimension open any longer. The fourth wall is breaking and this microverse is closing in on us.
Seems subversive.
No more fourth wall breaks. I'm being serious.
Poe rushes me out of the closet and back into his room. Oh gosh.
Okay, remember, no fucking around. No matter how hard it gets, you have to keep your cool. I'll be back if anything important comes up.
Poe runs out of the room carrying a dummy with one of my hoodies on it. Surely that won't fool anyone. Okay, once he's made a good enough distance from this shop, I sneak back to my room. As I lay in bed, I can already feel the effects of the, what was it, cosmic something fading. I don't need to get up early. Poe's shop can handle itself a frappy just fine. I think I'll sleep in tonight. Skip the day. God knows with everything I've been through. And everything I'm about to go through, I've earned it. Oh, this is so much to understand. Okay, so my head hurts right now so much. I'm not even kidding. Alright. We're gonna stop here before we do the second route. Alright, so we ended Poe's route. Next will be Mocha or Kenshi. So pretty much we have to go through every route and teach them the Seed of Virtue and help teach them this. Give these Seed of Virtues. We have to teach them. I don't even remember what he said already. What did he say? Subversion. To try to stop the Vanners in some way. So, Poe is done. Poe's route was interesting. I like Poe's route. I think I expected romance, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm starting to understand this is not just really a romance per se visual novel as much as it's more fantasy and dimension hopping and time travel. But it's really good. I liked it. I liked Poe finally opened up about himself, revealing why he was the way he was. And of course, you know, if the Doomsday device didn't go off when we all died and we went back and we were stuck in a time loop, we probably would have been able to help Poe. Not easily, of course, but I enjoyed this VN. I'm excited to see what Mocha or Kenchi's gonna be like. Now that I know that, like, whatever happens, we're gonna go back to the beginning and start from scratch, which is fine. I'm gonna put down below, please feel free to let me know if you'd like to see me do Mocha or Kenchi next. This has been really fun to play. I hope that people have been enjoying this series. Like I said, sorry that Poe's gonna be ending, but we still have 6 more characters to play through. So hopefully I'll see who people want to see me play next. Like I said, you don't have to vote just for Mocha or Kenchi. You can vote for Cincy too. Vote for one of the girls. I'm gonna be doing one of the girls next, and then we'll switch back to one of the guys. So feel free to let me know what you think. With that being said, we should probably save. That would probably be smart. That would probably be really smart. And I have to keep it in the same time file as far as I know. And with that being said, I hope everybody has had a beautiful day. I will see everybody later. This has been, please don't forget to comment, like, and or subscribe to the channel. Channel is growing slowly but steadily, and I couldn't be happier with it. I'm still trying to focus on doing this video that has nothing to do with visual novels. I'm working on it. It's just taking a little bit of time. With that being said, though, this has been Fallenwolf. And I hope everybody has a beautiful day, and I'll see everyone next time. Take care of yourself. Farewell. Bye. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by the video, and just wanted to say I could have done none of this without you lovely pack mates. If you really like what I do, feel free to donate to my PayPal or buy me a nice iced coffee. Links are down below in the description. Remember, be safe and strong, and never forget to pat boys has your back. Bye.